So welcome back people. I think everyone are doing good. Okay. Now you just installed Ubuntu and don't know what to do. Okay, so you came for the right place. Okay, so whenever you install the Ubuntu, the first thing you need to do is that you need to update your system. Okay, so search for the terminal and this is the place where you can click on this show application. You can see many applications is here and go for the search panel, which will be in the top, and search for terminal. Okay, click on that, open the terminal, and when you open the terminal, the first thing you need to do is that you need to check whether your system is up to date or not. So using sudo apt update, you need to update your system. That will ask for the password now, and I enter the password. So this will basically take all the updates, all the current release from the server. So this will be the server 1, server 2, server 3, server 4, but it is nothing but what it has reached the particular servers and got some updates to the system. After sudo apt update, you need to upgrade your system. The first thing you're doing is that sudo apt update. So that will basically grab all the updates. Now you need to upgrade your system, so that you need to use sudo apt upgrade. So this will basically upgrade your system. So let's say that every time you are bored of typing this sudo apt update, sudo apt upgrade, so you need some application to do it automatically. So you don't need to worry about all these commands and all. So there is one more command which is called synaptic. Okay, let me show you. It's like if you don't have synaptic, you can download it with the sudo apt install synaptic. That will be synaptic. So this will basically install synaptic packages. Okay, let me close this terminal now. Okay, let me search for the synaptic here. Synaptic. So this will be the logo of that, and this will ask for the password. Okay, after typing the password, the one GUI application will be opened. This is graphical interface GUI. Okay, so these are the packages names, and this will be the latest version numbers. Okay. Okay, the first thing you need to do is that you need to do sudo apt update. So for that, you need to click on this button. This will basically grab all the major updates to my system. You can see that the same line of code, or the same URL you saw in the terminal. Okay, so that is basically sudo apt update. Now you need to mark. So what is this mark? So you need to mark all the application which you need to update or upgrade it. Sorry, upgrade it, not update, upgrade it. So I'll click on this mark all upgrade. So this will basically show us that there is some update. You can see that there is some update which is to be installed and to be upgraded. So you need to install this many libraries, let me say as the libraries, and then you need to update these many packages. Wow, I have many packages. Okay, let me mark that, clicking on this mark button. Okay, after marking, you need to upgrade it. You need to run that particular command. How to run that? There is a one button called update here. Just click on that. So the prompt will open up. So it will be saying that you need to install extra space will be used. Sorry, 698 spaces will be used in your system. It will take up to 700 MB, and then you need to download 104 MB. That will be 100 MB. Okay, click on update. So this will basically update my system. You can see here it will look similar to terminal, but it will do the same thing. So now it is downloading. You can just forward this video. Okay, so update has been done, and I will close this particular application. I'm just closing it. Okay, so now as I showed you that when you open the Firefox, it takes long time to open. It will not open much faster. So now it took some little bit of time. Okay, I'll close the Firefox and I'll open the terminal. Okay, I'll open the terminal and I'll install one application called preload. So this application will record all the application which you are opening. That means which you are frequently opening, and it will keep that application in the cache, so that whenever you are opening that application, it will make that application to run faster or open faster. Okay, now I'll close this. I don't need to do anything. Okay, I'll just open the Firefox. Okay, so it is taking a little bit of time. I'll close this and I'll open the file. Okay, it is also taking a little bit of time. Okay, now again I'll open the Firefox. See the time difference. See, it has opened the Firefox in within a minute without wasting the time. Okay, if I open the file again, like, it is so fast now, because preload will calculate all the frequent application which you are opening, and then it will keep that particular application in the cache, so that whenever again you open it, so that it will load directly from the cache. That is what the use of preload. Okay, so the next thing is you don't need to use the Firefox. So because Firefox is kind of slow, what you need to do is that go for Chrome for Linux. You need to install Chrome for Linux, because Chrome will be the fastest, I guess. Okay, you need to go for Chrome for Linux and click on this setup Chrome. Okay, so there will be a package that you need to install. There will be a package. Okay, package download here. Okay, I need to go for here, and then I need to download the package. A little bit of time it is taking to load, I guess. Okay, I need to click on this download Chrome, and here you can see the two options, that will be .deb, that is called Debian, and .rpm, that is called for Fedora and OpenSUSE. So this is the application different extensions. So since I'm using Ubuntu, I need to choose .deb. Okay, after choosing .deb, I need to accept this. Okay, after that you can see here my Chrome extension has been, Chrome application has been downloading. Okay, you can see here I have a pretty good network. Okay, so now we actually downloaded the Google Chrome, and I'll close everything. I'll open the terminal. I'll open the file. Okay, so in the downloads you can see that one application is there, that is called Google Chrome application, which will be ending with DEB. So if I right click this, open with Arch Manager, it will open like this. So it will just extract it. If instead of that, what I do, open with any other application. Okay, software installer, click on select. So this will basically install the software, but this will be the easiest part to install the Chrome. But since you are a Linux user, you need to learn how to install any application which is starting with a DEB using the terminal. So what I do, I'll just take a terminal here. I'll go for the downloads. Okay, so now you can see that application here, I guess. Yeah, you can see that application, Google Chrome. Now what I do, let me close this. Okay, I don't need to install using this particular application. I'll show you how to do that as well. Click on this install. You can basically install the Google Chrome, so I don't need to do that. So if you click on that, will be the easiest way. So now I'll show you how to install in the terminal. So I'll close this as well. So you can see the application extension is been here. So now what I do, I use sudo dpkg and -i, that will be for install, and I need to choose the particular file. So dpkg is Debian package, that is called Debian. So this system is basically Debian version, and pkg is nothing but package, and I for install it. If I click enter, that will ask for the password. I enter the password. Now this is the way to install any packages or any application in the Linux using terminal. So this will also be the one option, or in the last option you can use that particular graphic with GUI application to install it. But I don't I'm not preferring to do like this only, because there is many options to do. Okay, now if I click on this and if I scroll, you can see that Google Chrome is here. Okay, so the next thing is that you need some kind of tweak. Okay, that is a GNOME tweak to basically modify all the applications, or modify all the appearance of the Ubuntu. So what I do, I'll use one tool that is called tweaks. Okay, this will basically install the tweaks. Okay, if I go here, if I go into this, you can see tweaks. Okay, so this application is nothing but it's basically the best one. So if you go for up here, and you can change all the themes which you need. Let me say you need Yark Dark, then it will change to Yark Dark, or else you can change to, let me say, Magnet Dark. See, it is been changing. Or else if you change the cursor to white glass, see, the cursor has been changed to white glass, or red glass. You can see the cursor has been changed to red glass, I guess. Yeah, now it has changed to red glass. So that is how you can use these tweaks. So icons you can change to something like dark. So you can see the icons has been changed. I don't need that icons, I'll go for yarrow. Okay, so that is why we can use tweaks. You can change the font colors and mouse and startup application and top bar if you need. So there is September 24th, there you can use weekend, you can also add week, that is Sunday, and if you need seconds also you can add Sundays, I guess. You can see the taskbar here. Okay, so that is how you can customize using this tweaks. Okay, so there is many options that you can just explore. Okay, so that is one command that so that is one application that you can install it. Okay, now let's say that you have some kind of movie file or MP4 file. So that MP4 file does not actually run in this particular Linux, because this Linux by default does not support high quality let me install mems video download. Okay, let me go here and let me click here and let me download one memes. Okay, what I do, I search for the memes, any memes. Okay, now okay, you can see here, if I click on that, make a third party hats. Okay, now I click on download. Download and download in HD. Download HD plus. So you got some particular MP4 file, I guess. Yeah, that is MP4 file. It has been downloading. That is 15 MB, I guess. Okay, so if you play this application, it might not play because it does not support some X256 something, the extension that this video need, or the library which the video need. So it does not support. Let me open the file manager, and then if I go for downloads, you can see there is application, but if I click and open that application, yeah, this is running, but it's some kind of, it does not have that kind of if you run any application which is having like 720p or more than that, that does not support in this particular application. So what you need to do, you need to go for terminal, and then you need to type sudo apt install, and then Ubuntu restricted, and then extras. So this will basically download the media's library. You can say that will support the high quality videos to play in this particular Ubuntu, in this particular OS. Okay, so that will basically download. The next thing is that I know, like basically people like people okay, so people like to watch any movies in this VLC media player. So VLC media player is been what is there, or even is it is in the Linux. You can just install the VS media player using sudo apt and then VLC, or else let me install using snap. So snap is basically some kind of external packages, so that helps to build any application which is necessary to the Linux. So what I do, I use snap, and I'll search VLC. Okay, this will basically search all the VLC media player which is available and which I can download it. Okay, you can see that there is VLC media player here. So what I do, I use sudo apt install and I click VLC. So that will basically install VLC media player for my Ubuntu. So that is one of the good thing that VLC did. Okay. Okay. Okay, now if I go for the old there is one more option called open with any application. You can choose VLC media player and you can choose select. So this will basically add for agreement, and then you can see that that application, sorry, that video is being played. So VLC media player is also the good option to Ubuntu. Okay, there is one more thing that whenever you install Ubuntu, you need to update the drivers. So you need to search for softwares, and you need to click on this, and then okay, so it is updating. Let me wait for a minute. Okay, after updating, it will open some, it will open some application that install now. There is some application need to be installed. Okay, I'll just install it now. And now if I search for software updates, you can see one more application will pop up. So if I click on this application, okay, so this application, if you click on this additional drivers, searching for available drivers, you need to update these drivers because use open. So I need to restart this application now. I'll be doing that. Now I just restarted my system. So again, if I click on this and if I search for software, if I click on this application, so it might take some seconds to load. Okay, after I go for the additional drivers, you can see you need to update these drivers because you need drivers for any particular OS, so you need to update these drivers. It's actually already being used, or else you can just apply changes. You can do it. You can need to download this particular updates. Okay, the next thing is that if you go for settings, search for settings, and you can basically change the appearance like black and white. So since it by default it will be black, you can go for appearance, and you can change it for white or black. So this you can just play around with that. Okay, so you can change the color as well. After that, you can change the size. It will be small, or else you can see that particular home is being replaced with large and for normal. Okay, I just leave it for normal. So if you need this particular top bar, for the right, it will just shift it to the right, or else if you need it in the top, it will shift for the top. Okay, so now show personal folder. If there is a personal folder, you can see the home folder is been vaporized. After that, auto dock off. If this particular screen went for the full screen, then the dock will automatically hide itself. For the panel mode, if you need like only for the panel mode, and if you select the right, so it will basically come right, but it is not coming now. Top left. Okay, so you can increase the icon size if you need. Okay, that will be good. Okay, so this is what one thing you can do after installing the Ubuntu. Okay, the next thing is that after opening Firefox, let me go for the Chrome, YouTube. Okay, let me search for the YouTube. Okay, it's here. Let me open YouTube, and you can see the YouTube performance is little bit some kind of struck, you can say. See the performance, not like, you can see some glitch when I am scrolling. You can see some glitches going on. So if you need a smooth performance when you're using Ubuntu, just close this particular terminal. Then what you do, you search for about and config, then accept the risk, and then now you need to search for layers dot and accessories, and then you need to go for force enable. So you can see this button here. If you just turn, it will become true. Okay, the next thing you need to do is that you need to go for gfx dot, sorry, that will be the dot, no, full stop, and then web render. Okay, render, you can see that particular library here. You need to just enable it. You need to do true. After that, what you need to do, you need to okay, you need to just close this. We need to close this, and again you need to open it. Okay, after opening it, I'll go for the YouTube. I'll go for the YouTube again, and you can close this, and you can see some smoothness for the YouTube has come up. So you can see it is scrolling with smooth transactions. I mean, it is working perfectly good. So you can see without struck, it's working. Okay, now is that whenever you install the Ubuntu system, you need to enable your firewall, because firewall is the one thing which will block every malicious activities. So that is why you need to enable firewall. What you need to do, you need to do sudo and then systemctl, and then you need to check the status of the UFW. That will basically show the firewall status. So you can see the firewall is active. So if it is not active, let me say, if it is not active, you can just make it active by sudo and systemctl, and then you need to enable UFW. So this will basically enable the firewall. So since it is activated, so I don't need to do an activated. Okay, the next thing is that whenever you come across some whenever you are keeping some important folders in the virtual box, the first thing you need to do is that you need to back up the fold. You need to go for here, and you need to click on this backup, and then you need to click on this create my backup location, and then you need to select which location you need backup, and then if it is home or if it is downloads. Okay, let me forward this, and then I need to choose the Google Drive, and then okay, after that it will basically what in order to continue for bank need to be installed. Okay, I need to install that package. After that it will it will go for the Firefox, and then it will ask for me to log into the Google Drive, so that it will store everything in the Google Drive. Okay, that is one of the best thing, or a best backup that I can say. Or else you can use one more thing that is called time shift. So that is one of the best backup I can say, because this backup it will basically do for the Google Cloud or any cloud. Okay, I don't need to give the permission. The next thing, okay, I'll show one more thing, that will be sudo apt install time shift. So this is one of the best backup tool which I can share, which I can say, sorry. Because if I open the backup, see time, you can see here, where is that? I guess time shift is the same thing, huh? No, time shift, yeah. So this is the time shift. There is two option, that will be R synchronize or BT synchronize. So basically by default or by Ubuntu, it supports only the R synchronize, and then you need to click on next, and then it will be taking all the system size and all. So this will basically back up to your own system, so you don't need to worry about network or uploading anything. It will basically install this in your local system. So if your network is slow, or if your uploading speed is slow, you don't need to worry about that thing, because this will back up in the. Okay, so there is one thing that it is showing, which is SDA. So this is basically one drive that has 56 GB of storage. If I click next, so this will ask for when you need to back up this particular selected file. So if you need to do daily, you can do. If you need to do monthly, twice, you can minimize it to once, monthly once. Okay, after that, if you click next and finish, so this will back up every particular month or a week. Okay, the next thing is that whenever you go for the network, for the first thing you need to go for the network, and you need to enable the gateway to Google. Okay, so search for the network here, and then go for this one, and then you need to go for the here, and then you need to disable this automatic, and then you need to click on 8.8.8.8.8. so this is basically the Google default DNS server. Okay, that is one more. Okay, because if it is Google, then it will be so secure and it will be so fast. That is why I say to change it to Google. Okay, the next thing is that using a bleach bit. So basically like every month or every week you will be cleaning Ubuntu system. You don't need to clean it like using a command, or you don't need to clean it by searching every cache folder. So there is one application that will do. It's you just need to click one button to clean all the cache files. So you need to install that application, that will be called bleach bit. So this will basically install the application which will clean all the cache in your system. Okay, I'll just close this, and then I'll open bleach. But you can see here this will be without a root, and this will be as a root. I prefer you to go with as a root, because many cache folders need root privileges. So I'll click on this one, so it will ask for the password. Okay, now I need to click on this particular preview button. So you must select. Okay, I need to click on this. I need to click on this. So this will basically warn me so to not to click on this, because it might be a important folder, so that you might lose that particular folder. I don't need to worry mess it up with that. So I'll click next one. I'll click the next one, so it will warn me not to enter, so that you will lose every personal file. So next thing I need to do is that it will show. So delete the cache, and it is showing that what and all it can do. Okay, so if I click on this thing, so it will show me the warning, right? So if there is any important folders, or if there is any system folders, so it will block you out from that without messing up with that. That is what the meaning is. If I click on this clean, so this will basically prompt me to delete. It will take what within a second it will delete everything, and it will show all the how many what storage it is been deleted. You can see here 1.9 GB, so totally it has deleted 1.9 GB, so that is totally great. So I got a 1.9 GB space. So that is all up, guys. This is the most things you need to do after installing Ubuntu, and thank you for watching. Bye.